Reserve time.
Well, you're already hearing it in the background, but the game is on the way. We're going to jump ourselves into the draft of game number 2 of this best of 3. You're watching the Yard Wide Festival. We're still in the first round of this double elimination bracket, so the winner of this match will move on in the winner's bracket, and the loser will go on to the loser bracket. And so far, RoX.KIS, they're one game ahead compared to QCyber Insane Gaming. We're going to see if QCyber Insane Gaming can force out a third game, or if it's going to be a 2-0 sweep here for RoX.KIS. As it looks like we have very difficult choices here on the side of RoX.KIS, because they're taking a very long time to decide on what to ban as their second ban here.
Well, it's not necessarily that, right? Like, it could be that they're figuring out the entire draft now and using the time now to do it.
True. Could be that someone disconnected, which we don't know.
Or it could be that Godlike is offline.
We don't know. And of course, as you hear, welcome to my co-caster, Vickamon, as well.
Ah, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I jumped the gun.
Oh, no, I actually forgot, so you didn't jump the gun at all. I was expecting you to be there.
So yeah, Cyber versus Cyber. This series, QCyber versus Russian online Cyber.
Yeah, I actually think like we saw Solo on the offlane yesterday, and he has been playing a lot of different roles in all the teams that he's been playing. This is his first day as a newly member of RoX.KIS again. I say again because he's been in RoX.KIS before.
Returning member.
Yeah. As a solo mid, because of course Scandal is the one that that is no longer in RoX.KIS. So how did you find his performance? I mean, disregarding the fact that he was playing a Jakiro, what do you think of his play?
I mean, I feel like it's really tough to disregard that, because, like, what do I have to compare him to all of the other Jakiro mids?
Yeah.
Like, oh, he did 13% better than the average Jakiro mid. He did fine, I thought. He got caught out a few times. It's pretty difficult not to get caught out as Jakiro before 4-staff, because you move like a Blue Heart Glacier.
Yeah.
But I mean, laning, he pretty much won the lane. Like, he lost at the beginning, but then, like, he was losing into his last hits, but by the time it was like 10 minutes in, he had pushed T out of the lane twice, so was ahead on XP. So I don't know, he seems fine. Jakiro's not the kind of hero that really allows for the YOLO solo play that I think was his downfall usually on heroes like Storm. So when he's on a more get in there and get fighting hero, we'll have to see if he's able to sort of restrain his bad impulses. Because that's my main criticism of him as a mid in general. Like, he'll just make idiotic dives sometimes, but he's very good overall.
Yeah, now that you say that, I actually remember him and his
Dire team ban.
as YOLO Storm.
Yeah, YOLO solo was a little too much for me sometimes, but...
Well, we'll see if he you know, has his wild hairs cut under the regime of Godlike. Because Godlike overall, he's a pretty, like, he has a plan. And if you don't stick to that plan, like, you can't fit in the team if you can't stick to his plan, basically.
For sure.
So, who knows, maybe that captain influence from Godlike will wear off on him, and he'll be, like, because I think, like, he was YOLO solo.
Yeah.
And I think if he doesn't YOLO that much, he indeed will be a lot stronger than he was
He's a
before.
talented player.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my Russian friends a while ago, and I was making fun of Solo, and he got really defensive. He was like, dude, he's so talented. And I'm like, yes, he is, but there's XYZ. And I'm checking out this overlay now, Shiva. This is some pretty high-end stuff. This is so cool.
I'm multitasking like crazy right now. Though.
Yeah? Are you multitasking and multicasting?
Yep, multitasking all at the same time. It's insane. It is insane. Because we still have to also decide, like, I still have to decide which lanes they're going to be on, which I normally could do, like, during, but because they're drafting pretty fast ever since that very long, pause.
Right.
Dire team pick.
So far, I mean, I like the Slardar ban. I wasn't really expecting it, let's just put it that way, because obviously the Dazzle and the Bristleback were already removed, and we know that RoX likes the Slardar, but normally only in combination with one of the two or both.
Right. They really are targeting that particular drafting schema with that. But the thing is, Slardar is incredibly strong now, I feel. You actually don't necessarily need that much other D-armor to make the Slardar good, because honestly, like, his ult at rank 3, he has minus 20 armor. Like, past that point, it's almost diminishing returns. Like, I mean, it's not almost, it literally is diminishing returns. Like, Slardar is just very, very... Ever since all the changes, the buffs have just made him so much better.
He has, although I have to say, I have not seen him picked up that much anymore. I mean, we've seen him picked up a lot by RoX.KIS in the past, but lately I haven't really seen him as such a high prio pick.
He's not like super high priority, just because there's heroes like Luna that are more unconditionally strong, but I feel he's very good. Like, there was a game between Empire and Speed Gaming that you just saw the power. Like, I don't think they had any other D-armor, but the Slardar just destroyed the anti-mage in the matchup that was, like, it wasn't even close.
10 seconds remaining.
This is true. But still, it's normally only RoX.KIS that picks it.
Remaining.
I guess it's fair enough to ban him out then, you know, against RoX.KIS. But
reserve time.
Wouldn't you be, if you're Insane Gaming, wouldn't you be at some point, you know, curious to see, like, is that still a viable pick?
I agree. Yeah. You're totally right. This is a very TI3 era Godlike draft, though. Like, if they take, like, Weaver 5th or something, like, oh my goodness.
Please no.
Yeah, you don't like Weaver?
I am okay-ish with Weaver, but in an off lane, and he would be a farming Weaver in this case.
Yeah, it'd be a farming Weaver, Nature's Prophet off lane, just the Triever. But they could dive a lot. Like, Queen of Pain would be diving, Weaver would be diving. I think it's okay.
Maybe not.
Check out that AA ban, though. So many AA bans. Hero's so good.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with that. Is there gonna be then, like... Nah, they would... Like, last time they banned out the AA when the tree got picked up. I guess that is their...
Yeah. I mean, tree does get... It's not a huge deal, but it does definitely hurt tree. Like, Leech Seed is a legitimate teamfight spell, and it definitely stops that. It's mostly just... It's not just the healing stop. Like, AA is just very strong. Like, he... In a lineup like this, like, if you look at QCyber's lineup, if they drop an Astral Spirit on you, so you're already Magic Fold to Natural Order, and then they also put the Ice Vortex on you, so you have even more Magic Fold. Puck and Visage are just gonna be like two-shotting people with spells.
I actually, I just remembered something, because what Godlike did quite a long time, quite a lot. No, it wasn't that long ago, probably about 3 months or so. He ran Veno Tree on the offlane. Together.
Cool. Okay. Maybe.
Good work. Nature's Prophet would then be on the safe lane. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I guess so. Or mid. Speaking of like TI2 era stuff, Nature's Prophet's mids. I've seen it a couple times lately. RTZ played it. RTZ.
And Fnatic played it quite a bit lately, but Nature's Prophet, there's already Queen of Pain.
Fnatic played Spectre mid, if we want to talk serious next level stuff.
I did not see that game. Was it?
They won.
Did they win? Okay, good.
They did win. It was a pretty like mismatched game, but.
Well, Spectre, I guess he gets to level 6 very fast, so he can help out very fast.
I don't know.
You know,
I'm not persuaded. I don't know. I don't know about the Spectre mid.
Oh.
Maybe. Wow, digging really deep for these 5th picks, because the 5th pick last time really did throw Insane Gaming for a loop. Like, they were not expecting the...
Yeah, well, it will be the chance, so they'll send someone into the jungle. And then...
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I was actually expecting RoX to have been given the time to do whatever they wanted to do right now. But they actually took a long time to select the Shadow Fiend that they went for. And now, Shadow Fiend safe lane... Oh, is it Nature's Prophet into the jungle, maybe? I don't know. No,
for that Veno Tree offlane? I don't know. I think it's, well, interesting. Solo's actually going on the SF, and Business is on the Queen of Pain.
Exactly. So, Solo, you would expect him mid instead of the Queen of Pain bottom, and a jungle Nature's Prophet. And then go for the top dual lane. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Anyways, we are inside the game. Yay, I can... rest easily with my thinking and all the overlay things. I need to get a minion in my house or something to do that.
Yeah, you need an overlay minion. That's a good idea.
Position is opened hereby. You don't get paid. You don't get food. You get water. You get water.
Yikes! Yikes!
I don't get food.
Sounds like a true esports job.
That is a true esports job. I'm not overselling it, you know. You have to know what you're gonna be getting yourself into. That's
smart. You have to sell it like using really vague terminology, like, oh, it's great exposure.
Yeah.
You'll learn about the esports industry. You'll learn so much.
And look at that.
These plays. You see these plays?
Souls. Did he give souls to himself? Oh, the tower. He gets 3 ins with the tower. By the way,
then denies them. So high level. I mean, on Dire it's a lot easier because you can just use Roshan, but on Radiant that's some high level play.
He's got 2 souls now. It's pretty good. Do you think he
that was really cool?
Won't try to get 2 more. I have to just get recognition, and you know I'm patting myself on the shoulder. This is my shoulder patting myself because it's a dual lane trio on Venomancer. From RoX.KIS.
You're totally right. I wasn't sure if that would be the case, but it's what's happening. And then Seedoy, I guess, is going up into the jungle. What is this rope of the Magi first? Okay, no, I mean that's fine.
That's interesting. That's for sure.
Dude, wait a second. Hang on 1 second. No, I don't know. Never mind. I have no idea. I'm confused.
Well, I was expecting like the biggest thing ever to come out from that one, but it's like no. Okay, never mind.
No, I thought I had something, but I really don't. I mean, no, I'm at a loss. I think it's fine.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at who's playing what. For RoX.KIS on the Radiant side this game. Already with a Gale up on Big Num. This is a very aggressive dual lane coming out with the lead sheet first spec. Big Num, I think he's gonna die. Denied!
No.
Never mind! Well, he still died,
Sick plays from Daniel or whatever we agreed to call him.
Yeah. Well, Godlike on the Treant Protector, Yol on the Venomancer, and this will be a very interesting lane to watch, that's for sure. We're gonna jump quickly to the middle lane where we see Solo on the Shadow Fiend. In the jungle it is Nature's Prophet, played by Seedoy, one of his signature heroes. And BCZ Solo safe lane for the Queen of Pain. I will let you introduce Q Insane.
Sure. For Q Insane, Inquisitors on this bottom lane is Puck, now trading a lot of hits and a lot of harassment with the Queen of Pain on the other team. And then in the middle, it's Chomi. This time he's going to be on the Elder Titan. Elder Titan mid, not that common anymore. Bulba still likes it, and looks like Chomi does. Oh, top lane.
Yeah, Seedoy actually teleported in for this one as well. Leechit is there, the Gale is on, so the night could possibly happen again. Hello!
Oh my god!
Thank you very much. That Gale.
Hype.
Well, they shut in Luna down, I guess. You know, that's nice.
Yeah, no, but I mean, the deaths are bad, don't get me wrong, but this is crazy. The first blood still hasn't happened.
Nope. First blood still on the board, even with the Nature's Prophet teleporting in for that one.
Oh, Goblak's Clarity got cancelled. That's actually pretty big, because he's now out of mana to Leech Seed again, and they won't be able to harass as much until he gets a Basilius. So, PSM is on the Chen. Daniel, who now has 2 successful denies. Actually...
It's counted on his
he only has 2 denies, and both of them are hero denies. And then Big Num's on the Luna in the top lane.
Yep. Not having a fun time yet. But luckily for him, his buddy is there to make sure he gets put out of his misery every time. Oh, that's the big downside, I guess, from having a Venomancer in that one. It's, yeah. It's interesting. I do like that that Q Insane went for the Puck on the off lane instead of Puck mid and went for the Elder Titan on middle. However, I would then, like, if you go for that rotation, if you switch that around, you would expect that the Puck will actually, like, at least do well against that lane. We know that Puck Queen of Pain is a very skill-based matchup.
Yeah, it is.
And it is fairly even in last hit still as well, but I kind of still feel that BZZ is in favor in this one somehow.
It's right now they're doing. Oh, he missed that phase shift. It's very, very. How much damage can the Puck avoid? Or no!
Is that first blood? One more hit needed. Blink towards the other side. Is there gonna be an orb? 7 seconds until the next orb comes in, and the bottle comes in, and that's gonna be your first blood right there. BZZ gets a bottle in the nick of time, and perfectly done, perfectly baited as well. First blood on the board for the bottom lane, and I'm glad that I get proven right that, you know, BZ is getting ahead. Totally expected.
I think if Inquisitor just hadn't dove right at the end there, he was doing well, but that's a big, it's so funny. 3-0 and that was the first blood. That's, I mean, it definitely happens that you deny the first blood, but denying the first two attempts of the first blood is unusual.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's still even with that kill, I think. What is he, low? 5.5, and, oh no, he's a level ahead, so it's going to be a little tougher for Puck now.
Yeah, it's a lot of solo experience, and on top of that, I mean, he got a bottle, so he didn't have to back off anymore either. Of course, he does have an empty bottle right now, and he does not get the rune because it's a regen rune top, and it's Solo that takes that one. He has a bottle too, so that's 2 bottles already on the same team. And they're gonna split it up that way, but it's Yeah, it's decent for him. What is Seedoy doing? Teleported in, going for Daniel, but it's Godlike that is the one to drop. And Seedoy might actually still drop as well. Visage, gonna come in from the side, still has that Grave Steel, and Seedoy does not have any mana. He'll try to juke this out, but he won't be able to. That's gonna be another kill going the way of Q Insane, unless he gets the bestest jukes, but no. Double kill for Luna, so she died. She got denied a couple of times, but I think hereby she's back on track.
Okay, so the Rub of the Magi was just for fast treads, so that's kind of what I settled on, which is kind of mundane, but okay, fast treads is cool. Definitely, because he's been playing this extremely active, like teleport into lane a lot, Nature's Prophet, it makes more sense than like straight Midas would be. Yol!
Ooh,
nice living armor.
Just in time. But this dual lane, this aggressive dual lane, I think hereby can be either called a failure, I think.
Well, let's see. They've gotten 0 kills, they forced 2 denies, and they've died twice. So yeah, not super great.
I guess if they can continue trying to slow Luna down, then it's going to be not that bad. And I mean, after all, they are 2 support heroes. So
yes, that's true.
If you look at it, in a different setting where you would just have a tri lane and solo safe lanes, if
yeah,
2 supports can slow down 1 carry, then they're doing a good job, regardless of how much they can return.
I mean, the only other place they could possibly be is farming the safe jungle together, because like you don't want to take XP away from a Queen of Pain. It's not an option if you want to win a game. So
yeah, only downside would be that they would be taking experience away from Seedoy, who is of course in the jungle as well. I think Visitor actually finds him. The teleport out there is not going to happen. Seedoy is going to cancel that. In the meantime, on the top lane, or middle lane rather, Visage is dropping there with a Gale there. The engagement still goes down low, and Seedoy gets picked up. Inquisitor is the one to get the kill in the end, and he'll try to get away. He has got an orb, but the Sonic Wave comes first. BZZ makes sure that he gets a kill in return. 1 for 1 here on this bottom lane, and a 1 for RoX.KIS in the middle lane. So overall, I think
he could have
done good.
He could have phase shifted that Sonic Wave.
Slow on the fingers.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Big Num.
Yeah,
there's no Visage here to deny him.
Well, there is Chen. He's going to try to send Big Num home or deny him. Nope, neither is going to happen. Finally. Finally,
they went for it.
The Sprout is still there for the Chen as well. Is there enough damage? One more hit needed actually, but the Soul Sumption comes in and Seedoy being forced back together with the rest of his team. They finally take down that Harpy Stormcrafter who was annoying the top lane of RoX.KIS so much already.
Visage and Chen both attacked the Luna. I wonder if the Chen, like, Test of Faith would actually have worked were it not for the fact that they did so much damage to their own hero.
Well, it could have, like, it was level 2. Oh, wow. He has 26 health and he is gonna come back to the lane?
This is so good. I'm so proud of this guy right now.
I'm so scared for this guy right now.
What a boss.
I'm super scared for this guy right now, but it looks like it's gonna be okay. At least he has got another satire which he can help his team with. If they can slow down a tree, they do. There's a living armor coming up for Godlike though, and it looks like he might be trying to turn this around again. He sees a Chen, ultimate bait, leech seat there first.
Yes,
in comes maybe something else. Yol, Soul Sumption, no living armor to save his life. He'll drop the ultimate Chen bait.
This game, nice blocks, nice blocks.
Nature's Prophet still picks up the
oh my god.
Oh, and that's actually an Eclipse being used. Eclipse came in almost the right time, but Godlike still will go down. Seedoy, can he really do something by himself here? I doubt he can. At least they get the Chen, but they lose their dual lane again. And Big Num right now, like, starting to get pretty big.
Bottom? Okay, they're just trading hits. But oh my god, the plays from PSM, like, that Chen was 100% responsible for that kill on Treant. Like, okay, he died, but the body block with the Satyr Tormentor? Oh my goodness. This is a treat. This game is very weird, but it's very fun.
It's very active. Like, there's kills happening all the time, all over the map, which is very annoying for me as the you know, camera guy person, because I miss kills. Apologies for that one.
It's been a lot of kills.
There's been a lot of kills. We already have, like, it's only 9 minutes into this game, and we are already sitting on 12 kills.
My concern mostly for Insane is that Solo has 72 last hits at 9 minutes. So solid 8 last hits a minute rate for him plus a kill. So he's gonna have a extremely fast BKB. Like, we're talking like a 12-minute BKB. And what exactly does Insane do to a BKB Shadow Fiend? Like, the entire team, what do they do?
Well, they kind of run and hope that the BKB wears off.
Yeah, you run. You run very, very quickly.
I guess a slight downside from having a very early BKB, if QCyber can hold on long enough, later on in the game, and when Luna starts to get big, the BKB will actually be quite low, as Goblak might be in some trouble here. The Centaur Stomp came out. In comes BCZ, though. Sonic Wave. Big Num, one more hit away from death, and BCZ, can he reach him? I think he should be able to. The Blink is there again. The Scream is there as well. That's another kill. It's 1-for-1 for now, and BCZ will drop here as well, as he cannot hope to teleport away from that one. Chen goes down inside the jungle as well, 2-for-2 right now, as Seedoy teleports out from this as well. He manages out, but Joel won't be able to. Joel will, well, he get living armor, but there's no way. There's no way.
Thing is, they get 2 towers from it. They got the tower because the QCyber missed the fortification top that they were going to try to use to deny, and Solo takes it. God damn it.
Yep.
Solo takes the tower by himself in the middle. And I just feel that SF is one of those heroes that has such good, like, snowballing potential that the fact that they haven't even made even the feeblest of attempts to gank him, like, Visage rotated mid, but with full vision from Radiant, like, that was horrible. They need to do a better job of ganking him.
And you know, Shadow Fiend used to be very big as a solo mid hero. He used to be there all the time, and the reason he kind of fell off at some point was because the one thing that you needed to do to make sure he's not getting as much anymore is just gank him early. You can shut him down and he won't get his feet off the ground anymore. But this one, he's just been able to do whatever he wants to. So he's going to be having a very big impact, and I only hope for QCyber that their puck gets something out of there soon, as we do have Luna in some trouble. Goes for the Eclipse, the living armor is there for BZ. They turn around on Big Num, one more hit needed. Can they find it? Blink Scream gets the kill, but goes down in return for it as well.
Yeah, the thing is, this chaos is so good for RoX because they're using it all as cover for the...
Jin mighty fast.
Well, Veno too. Veno's dead, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he whiffed the what's it called? The chasm or whatever it is.
Well, we're following PSM and the Chandler, but it looks like Cedar makes it alive. Venomancer is
they're both alive.
Okay, never mind that. I didn't miss a kill.
He had to land the Earth Splitter for that to work. I don't know how Chomi missed that, but it's okay.
Well, they tried.
Oh, I get it, because the positioning of the Veno was awkward, and he could go either this way or that way. So he was like, well, I'll split the difference by Earth Splitting here. And actually, the problem with Earth Splitting here is you're guaranteed to be wrong, because if Veno goes either way, he'll miss.
Yeah.
So he didn't take the 50-50 chance, and as a result,
you have to choose one of the two, not just put it in the middle, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, Goblak, his courier stays alive for the moment. He living armors himself, but he's getting chased down as an overgrowth to attempt to run. The stomp will still hit him. The Lucent Beam there as well, and I think that's him being done for. The living armor is on cooldown. Still level 6, no level 7 just yet, but in comes a double sprout. A raise is coming through as well. They do eat a tree, and the Hand of God keeps both Chomi and Big Num up alive, and that's going to be enough for them to get away. That was pretty close for giving a double kill to Solo, though.
It was terrifying. Really, the fact that the Sprout is only level 1 helped them a lot there. I mean, there's no reason to level it, but in that case, you're like, damn, I wish my Sprout lasted another 0.75 seconds.
Those moments. Well, Solo, he's still not interrupted his farm. He's been farming the jungle. He's now looking to take down the last outer tower of QCyber. And
he's gonna get this tower last hit, and he has 2 towers and 113 last hits in 13 minutes. No big deal.
The difference in net worth is just so insane, because the highest farmer on QCyber is actually the Elder Titan, which of course was solo mid, so semi-understandable. But then the Luna, who did pick up 4 kills, but she died 5 times by now, so she is not really gonna be as great.
2 are denies.
Oh yeah, 2 are denies, 5 times. But dead nonetheless. So Solo might be in some trouble. Earth Splitter is not going to hit him though. And he turns on his BKB, goes for the Requiem of Souls. And Chomi and Inquisitor in some trouble. Inquisitor is going to be the first target. Keeps himself up for the moment with the stick charges. The Gale is still ticking him down though, and might actually kill him off in just a moment. Though he tries to get himself out, teleports himself out into safety, and will be able to be kept up. But Chomi running away from that as well. I actually thought Solo was going to be able to walk away with at least 1 kill, but they live.
That was almost the same thing as the Elder Titan. Like, he got greedy, right?
Yep.
If he just auto-attacked the puck one more time, it's easy puck kill. If he just ignored the puck and went for the Titan, easy Titan kill. Instead, they get neither. But they get a tower, so like even so, it's still worth it, and Shadow Fiend is still going to keep growing. Yeah, he gets 3 tower last hits.
Holy crap, that's so insane. I mean, right now, the 3 core heroes, also of course with those tower hits, those tower deaths, RoX.KIS is pulling ahead, not just with their Shadow Fiend, but also on all their other cores. Queen of Pain is very farmed. Nature's Prophet's very farmed. And even though Tree and Veno kind of failed their lane, they're still higher than the supports of Q Insane. So I'd say it has worked out quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's all of this like junk in this game that's happened for both teams is because of the fact that there's this Shadow Fiend. One team has a Shadow Fiend, the other team has an Elder Titan. There's just a huge gulf in what happens if one player is left alone and everybody else is fighting all the time. Like, if it was the Luna being left alone, yeah, I think it would be fine. But unfortunately, Luna's been the locus of all this activity.
Yeah, every kill, or a lot of the kills happened around her and with her in it. As Queen of Pain has got the Orchid, goes for the Chen with that. Blinks forward scream. That's a solo pickup for BZZ. He is kind of boxed in though. Soul Assumption comes in and he will give his life for a Chen kill. Not exactly worth it, but he wanted to show off what he had. And
it is because it's another tower every time.
He forced 4 people top and they take a tower tier, a 2-tower mid. They should be able to take it anyways. The Dream Coil comes out, only hits on Gold Black. The Earth Splitter will be there as well. Overgrowth's still there, but it might just be enough to allow his team to escape.
No.
Eclipse comes out, but completely
Terrible.
wasted. Oh, Solo gets scouted out, turns on his BKB, decides to go in, gets netted by the troll. PSM makes sure he is still valuable, even though he is not quite on the front lines. BKB is already run out, looking for a stump, won't find anything. Maybe they can still find Joel though. He is going to be landing his Poison Nova. He goes down. Requiem of Souls is going to get cancelled by Solo as the rest of Q Insane have decided to back off. Smart call. Smart call indeed. In the end,
yeah,
Q Insane, I'd say that they won that fight. They keep their tower, at least get the deny in, which is decent.
They got Veno, Tree, the tower deny. They forced a BKB from Shadow Fiend. Good fight, a really good fight, I would say.
And they got the Queen of Pain top.
Yeah, and they got the Quap, of course. You're right.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I mean, the Luna Eclipse was wasted. He was level 11, and he cast Eclipse before leveling the next rank of it, so that's an extra 10 seconds of cooldown that he has to deal with, and it was fewer beams, but it's okay. I think overall they can be happy with that fight. Problem is they're down 5 towers, like, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a lot. On the bright side, once they start taking down towers, they'll get a big gold boost, you know? Silver linings. If they can hold their own while being behind at this point. Oh, Inquisitor silenced up. That's already going to be him dead. Looks like Visage is also going to get dropped. Double kill for BZZ, who took all the kills from Solo. But working out okay. Working out okay indeed. I mean, that was a kill right next to the base of Q.
Yeah, what? I actually looked away from the screen for a second to look at Twitch chat, and 2 people died. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, that was just 2-man gank. And just right near the base of Q Insane. They'll get the
That's a free rush, unquestionably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really rough, because they're going to put this on SF, or even on Quap, but probably SF. He's already so high level that he has this 3 of 4 of Presence of the Dark Lord, which means Rush is quite easy.
And, I mean, he gets the Aegis. This is, like, he already was difficult to kill, but now there's, basically, if there's going to be a 5-on-5 team fight, there's no point in targeting Solo because he'll be back up alive anyway. The only reason you're going to take him down is because his team abandons him, so if you're going to get a pick off. Then he might die if you can take him down twice, but he has a BKB, and there's really nothing that they can do against a BKB, which we already discussed, so good luck with that.
His
well,
Mantis style is almost done. Oh, BZZ. What you doing?
Yeah, BZZ wrong place, but Solo coming in to try and save his life. The Dream Coil stops Solo from chasing down Inquisitor, who lives. But
his damage.
On. Yeah, it's just, like, he is really doing his walk justice, I have to say.
He's swaggering, yeah, except,
Ooh,
oh no, that's not a good Eclipse.
Wasted though, doesn't hit Solo one bit, and now Big Num kind of slowed by the Plague Ward. In some trouble perhaps, the stump comes out, doesn't hit, and maybe that loosened beam all. He's getting living armor for the moment. TP out from Big Num, he knows he can't get that anymore. Earthsplitter coming out to stop anybody from trying to chase down Chomi. Looks like he'll make it out alive. I don't think that Chen is going to be as lucky. You know, there we go. At least they got 1 kill. Maybe a second as Inquisitor. Sonic Wave.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the
dead,
Soulburn taken down at a kill. Or maybe he can face
the
Soulburn. He dead. Nicely done.
He didn't dodge the Soulburn damage, but because it's not possible. But he did live, so good for him. Well, because the Soulburn happens right when the silence ends, so there's no way that you're going to have time to...
My bad.
Yeah.
And like they take a tower at least. That's good for them. Big Num in some trouble. Orchid again as well. BZZ might be in trouble. I still he's in very much a lot of trouble because he's dead. He just got knocked
RoX.KIS
down.
are just playing for fun. This is you wouldn't play this sloppy in a real
this is a real match. What are you saying?
No, I mean, like, they know that they're going to win, so they're playing
Yes.
sloppier than they otherwise would.
And they actually get the Visage while he is in the air,
still
teleporting
dies.
to base. Yeah. Nice 3-man
He dies in
recoil.
base.
They do
Oh,
get the
sick.
Venomancer and Inquisitor making big plays here. Godblack is in trouble as well. Goes for the Overgrowth though, which hits on 2. Allows Solo to just start hitting people and killing them off. He's got a double kill already. Looking for a triple, but he won't find it. He actually has to be careful there, otherwise he might lose his Aegis. He probably does not want to lose. Never mind, he lost his Aegis.
I don't think he cares one bit.
Well, he's back alive again, and I mean, they're still in the base. Or at the base of QCyber. I hope you don't hear this because it's quite loud in my house, but there's a lot of rain on the window, so that's the sound if you do
I don't
hear
hear it. The U.S. has a huge snowstorm today, but I'm not involved. Not where I am.
We got hail, I think. That's what the sound
Nice.
like anyway.
Oh yeah, I hear it a little bit. It sounds like somebody's just shaking like a paper or something.
Oh yeah. Well, it only just started. I think it's gonna end soon as well, so that's
Sure.
decent enough. But
Uh-oh.
yeah, I mean, they're still here. They're still top. Visage, attempt number 2, gonna get sent home. Let's see if he dies before then. No, not this time. He'll be getting sent home in safety. Silence up on Big Num. Is in trouble. The races will go through. Nice Earth Splitter this time. Also put Solo back a bit, but it doesn't save the Luna anymore. And this is just RoX completely inside of the base of Q Insane. There's no way that Q Insane can force them out anymore at this stage because they keep going in one by one, and they kind of have to fight. They have to just hope that RoX leaves. That's basically it.
Like leaves the game, you mean? Like
No, never mind.
Godblack
Well,
gets mad
probably
at the
that.
rules of the tournament and just leaves.
I was gonna say leave the base, but they don't do that. The GG gets called. Q Insane, they'll lose their first game here, or first match here in the Yard-wide tournament. Now I have to say they didn't play necessarily bad, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again. They will be in the loser bracket then, of course, so that's gonna be an elimination match for them. But it's RoX.KIS. It's a difficult team to be matched up against.
Q Insane are like they're not bad. They're okay, but you clearly saw this second game like a difference between the two teams.
Exactly. So, yeah, time for a bit of a break as our next match is not until 2100. And with these games being fairly fast, I mean, this was only a 21-minute game, and the game before this was kind of short as well. We have 2-hour and 30-minute break time.
Yikes. Time to pub, IMO.
I wouldn't mind pubbing either. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll pub if you don't mind the fact that I'm going to be like working at the same time, so I'm going to be multicasting.
Are you going to pub in ranked or in not ranked?
Whew, I'd prefer unranked.
Okay, especially if you're going to work at the same time as well.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Well, then we may be popping a bit, or pubbing, I should say, not popping. But we'll be back with more games of the Yard-wide Festival soon. Soon in Valve time soon. 2.5 hours is your break time, so you can get yourself some food if you wish to. And we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, don't go anywhere. There you go. Stay.